Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Michael. And today we're talking about something that honestly terrifies a lot of people.
Okay, you're making it sound scary already.
Well, it is scary when you don't understand it. We're talking about Bitcoin, specifically how to make your very first investment with just $100.
Which, by the way, is way less intimidating than people think. Like, you don't need to be some tech genius or have thousands of dollars sitting around.
Exactly. $100. That's like what, 4 fancy coffees a week for a month?
I feel personally attacked right now.
Look, if you've been crypto curious but had no idea where to start, this episode is literally for you. We're breaking it down step by step.
No jargon, no gatekeeping, just real talk.
Let's dive in.
So, okay, before we talk about how to invest, let's talk about why. Because I think a lot of people hear Bitcoin and immediately think it's either a scam or something only tech bros care about.
Yeah, Bitcoin definitely has a branding problem. But here's the thing. Bitcoin has been around since 2009. That's like 15 years now.
Longer than Instagram.
Right. And in that time, it's gone from being worth literally pennies to, at its peak, nearly $70,000 per Bitcoin.
Which sounds insane.
It is insane. But here's what I think is important for beginners to understand. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin.
Yes. This is huge. I think people hear $60,000 for one Bitcoin, and they're like, well, I'm out.
But you can buy a fraction. You can buy $10 worth, $50 worth, $100 worth, whatever you want.
It's like buying a slice of pizza instead of the whole pie.
Perfect analogy. I'm stealing that.
Go for it. So why Bitcoin specifically? Like, there are thousands of cryptocurrencies now.
Great question. Bitcoin is basically the gold standard of crypto. Pun intended. It's the oldest, the most established, the most widely accepted. When institutions, big companies, even countries talk about crypto, they usually start with Bitcoin.
So it's the safest option?
I wouldn't say safe. Let's be real. All crypto is volatile, but it's the most established and has the longest track record.
Okay, so it's risky, but less risky than buying like Floki Moon Rocket Coin or whatever.
Exactly. If you're going to dip your toe in crypto, Bitcoin is a reasonable place to start.
All right, so let's talk about this $100 investment. Why that number?
So $100 is what I call learning money. It's enough to be meaningful, like you'll actually pay attention to it, but not so much that if Bitcoin drops 30% tomorrow, you're going to lose sleep.
That's actually really important because Bitcoin does drop sometimes, right?
Oh, absolutely. Bitcoin can swing 10, 20% in a week, sometimes more.
Okay, so that's terrifying.
It can be, but this is why I love the $100 starting point. If Bitcoin drops 20%, you've lost $20. That's not fun, but it's not devastating.
But on the flip side, if it goes up 20%,
You've gained $20, and more importantly, you've learned how this whole thing works without risking your rent money.
I love that. Learning money. So this isn't about getting rich quick.
God, no. If someone tells you you're going to turn $100 into $10,000 in a month, run away. They're either lying or trying to sell you something.
Probably both.
Probably both. Look, the goal here is education and exposure. You're learning how to buy crypto, how to store it, how to watch the market, how it feels when prices move.
So it's like investing in your financial education.
Perfectly said. And here's the thing. Once you're comfortable with that first $100, then you can decide if you want to invest more.
Okay, I like this approach. It feels less overwhelming.
That's the goal. Now, one thing I want to mention, only invest money you can afford to lose.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Chuckles. Seriously though, not your emergency fund, not your rent money. Money that if it went to zero tomorrow, you'd be disappointed, but you'd be fine.
That's real talk. I appreciate that. All right, so let's get tactical. I've got my $100. How do I actually buy Bitcoin?
Okay, so you need what's called an exchange. Think of it like a stock brokerage, but for crypto.
What are the main ones?
For beginners in the US, I usually recommend Coinbase, Kraken, or Gemini. They're regulated, user-friendly, and have been around for a while.
Is there a difference between them?
Slight differences in fees and features, but for your first $100, honestly, any of those three is fine. Coinbase is probably the most beginner-friendly. Their app is super simple.
Okay, so I download the Coinbase app, then what?
You'll create an account, which means verifying your identity, driver's license, that kind of thing.
Why do they need that?
It's a legal requirement. These exchanges have to follow know your customer laws, basically anti-money laundering stuff.
Got it. So I'm not staying anonymous?
Not on regulated exchanges, no. There are ways to buy Bitcoin more privately, but for beginners, I don't recommend it. Stick with the regulated platforms.
Okay, so I've set up my account. Now I need to add my $100?
Yep, you'll link a bank account or debit card. Bank account usually has lower fees.
Wait, fees? How much are we talking?
Good question. Coinbase charges around 1 to 2% depending on your payment method. So on $100, you might pay $1 to $2 in fees.
That's not terrible.
Not bad for the convenience. Once your payment method is linked, you literally just search for Bitcoin, enter $100, and hit buy.
That's it?
That's it. You now own Bitcoin.
That feels anticlimactic. I expected it to be harder.
I know, right? People overthink it. The apps are designed to be easy now.
Okay, so I've bought it. Where does it go? Like, do I get a physical coin or...
I love that question. No physical coin, though you can buy novelty ones on Amazon if you want.
Noted.
Your Bitcoin is stored digitally in what's called a wallet. When you buy on Coinbase, it's automatically in your Coinbase wallet.
Is that safe?
For your first $100, yeah, it's fine. Coinbase has insurance and strong security, but, and this is important, if you start investing serious money, like thousands of dollars, you should look into a hardware wallet.
What's that?
It's like a USB drive that stores your crypto offline. Way more secure. But for $100, don't stress about it.
Okay, cool. So I buy it, it sits in my Coinbase wallet, and I can just watch it?
Exactly. You can check the price anytime, see your balance go up or down.
And if I want to sell it...
Same process in reverse. Hit sell, money goes back to your bank account.
This is way simpler than I thought.
Okay, before we wrap up, let's talk about mistakes beginners make.
Oh, I love this. Tell me what not to do.
All right, mistake number 1, checking the price every 5 minutes.
Guilty. I feel like I would do this.
Everyone does it first, but it'll drive you insane. Bitcoin moves constantly. You'll see it up 5%, then down 8%, then up 3%, all in one day.
So what do you recommend?
Check it maybe once a day, max. Or better yet, set it and forget it for a few months.
Okay, what's mistake number 2?
Panic selling. Bitcoin drops 15% and you freak out and sell at a loss.
But what if it keeps dropping?
It might, but it also might go back up. This is why you only invested $100, money you can afford to lose. If you're going to panic sell every time it dips, crypto isn't for you.
That's fair. What else?
Mistake number 3, falling for scams. If someone DMs you saying they can double your Bitcoin, it's a scam. If there's a giveaway where you send Bitcoin to get more back, it's a scam.
Why do people fall for this?
Because scammers are good. They'll use fake celebrity accounts, create urgency, make it look legitimate.
So basically, if it sounds too good to be true...
It is. Always.
One more mistake?
Yeah. Trying to time the market, waiting for the perfect moment to buy.
What's wrong with that?
You'll wait forever. No one knows when the bottom is. Just buy your $100 and get started. If it drops after you buy, great, you learned a lesson. If it goes up, awesome.
So just rip the Band-Aid off?
Exactly.
Okay, so let's recap. If someone's listening and wants to do this today, what are the steps?
Step 1, choose an exchange. Coinbase, Kraken, or Gemini.
Step 2, Create an account and verify your identity.
Step 3, link your bank account.
Step 4, buy $100 worth of Bitcoin.
And step 5, don't obsess over it. Check back in a month.
That last one might be the hardest.
It really is. But seriously, this is a long-term learning experience, not a lottery ticket.
I love that. And hey, if people want to go even deeper, we've got tons more episodes on crypto, investing, all that good stuff.
Yep, and if you have questions, drop them in the comments or hit us up on social media. We read everything.
Well, we try to read everything.
We try. All right, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Happy investing. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And we'll catch you next time.
See ya.